So it's a warm welcome from our team at Catalyst 1-4. Now you're embarking on your development as a coach. At the start of this process, we really want to encourage you to pause and really consider your mindset and how you're going to be approaching your training with us. So to do that, what we've done is create a short video that will share with you our top 10 tips to really enable you to get the most from this development experience and enjoy the journey along the way. These are shared with a positive intent, and they come from experiences of our past participants. We often have conversations with them which they say, you know, I wish I had started the course in this way. So you can really learn from these experiences. These tips are also informed by our faculty's experience, from training coaches since 2008.
Tip number 1 is to fully commit and be an engaged learner. This is a very experiential program where we will support you to develop the skills, behaviour and presence of a transformational coach. You will learn a vast array of concepts, approaches and models, the theoretical underpinnings of leadership coaching to enable you to flourish as a professional coach. This program has been developed since 2008 and each element builds on what's gone before to support you on this journey. And like coaching, you will need to take responsibility for your learning and development outside of the time with our team. The more you commit and engage to your learning, the more you will take from the time that you're training with us.
So our second tip is to be present and an active group member. Your learning group will be a foundation of your learning journey. It's the same as being a member of a crew on a rowing boat. We each have our important part to play as we row to our destination together, and you will be missed if you're not present for any of the sessions. Please remember, this is an accredited program, and so you'll need to be present for all of the program elements. At the start of the program, we invite you to reflect on what you want to bring to the group and what you'd want to receive from the group and how you want to stay connected to the group outside of the workshops.
Our third top tip is to hold a beginner's mind. On this course, we're really going to encourage you to step out of being the expert, to let go of being perfect, and so embrace your experience as a learner coach. Really try new things out when you're on the modules with us. Really experiment and learn from your experience. The important piece around this is imposter syndrome is a learning edge that we all need to work through as coaches. If you think about a graph, and on the vertical axis is confidence, and your time is on the horizontal axis, this course may feel a bit like a roller coaster at times. And to really manage this well, you really need to bring these attitudes of the beginner's mind. So be curious about what's happening for you. What are you learning about yourself? And also be compassionate in those moments. What we will say to you as the faculty is to really trust us and trust this process.
Our fourth tip is for you to organise yourself and your learning. We appreciate that many of our participants have busy lives in work and at home. And therefore, as you start the journey, we would strongly encourage you to give yourself the time to book the dates for the workshops, for supervision, and for your private reflection into your diary and protect this time. Remember that all of the modules will have some pre-work, so plan for this now. And most importantly, read the program briefing pack as soon as possible. You'll find everything in there to understand the requirements of the program, what is expected of you, and the accreditation requirements. It's a resource for you as you go through the program.
Vanessa and Juliet will send you an invite to join our Community Learning Hub, where you'll find all the resources and support that you need to support your learning. It will include articles, videos and webinars. So please join as soon as possible and connect with your learning group and the wider alumni. We post messages and resources for your group there. There's also a chat function where you can connect with your peers and the faculty.
Tip number 6 is to download your EMCC Global portfolio forms. You're required to complete a coaching hour summary sheet, a supervision hour summary sheet, and a CPD hour summary sheet. Download these as soon as you can and make them your friends. You'll find some best practice examples on our Learning Hub. We encourage you to get familiar with these as soon as possible so that you can capture your hours and your evidence as you go through the programme, rather than trying to do this retrospectively at the end. If you're on the diploma or the advanced diploma and you're intending to achieve the practitioner or senior practitioner EIA certification, we ask you to log your prior coaching hours before starting the programme.
Our 7th tip is to be a professional coach. We really want to help you develop your authenticity and congruence as a professional coach, as this will help you contracting with your coaching clients. One of the ways that you can do this is to join our professional body and to read the EMCC Global Code of Ethics as soon as possible. This will mean that you'll coach professionally and can bring those skills and traits to other aspects of your professional and personal lives. For participants on our diploma or our advanced diploma courses, you are required to join the EMCC Global before you submit your learning portfolio. You will receive discounted membership whilst you're training with us in your first year, and information about all of this is found in your briefing pack. There are lots of benefits that you'll receive from EMCC Global membership.
Our 8th tip is practice, practice, practice. We encourage you to start your coaching practice as soon as possible after your first module. Your coaching practice is a critical part of the programme to help you integrate your learning from the modules. It will also support you in growing your confidence and authenticity as a coach. And remember, if you're planning a 1-hour coaching session, to book some additional time before the session to prepare and after the session to reflect. So really, practice, 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 both formally and informally.
Tip number 9 is the importance of being a coachee. One of the requirements of our programme is that you undertake one-to-one coaching as a coachee and be coached by a peer. Being a coachee will be an important part of your development and will help you truly appreciate the value and impact of coaching. Your experience of being a coachee will therefore develop your congruence as a coach. As a coach, it's really important that we know what it's truly like to sit in the coachee's seat. Otherwise, we forget what's required from the coachee to get the most from the coaching practice. We also understand how anxiety-provoking coachee can be, so we lose sight of the importance of contracting each time we meet them. Whilst on the course, it will help you deepen your understanding of the impact of approaches, concepts and techniques you will be learning as a coach. This will help you develop your confidence too. So please do start this as soon as possible after Module 1.
Our final tip is to embrace your reflective practice. Coaching in some ways is a reflective practice, and to deepen your learning, we will ask you to reflect on each element of the programme and capture your learning and your insights. This process will underpin your learning, develop your competence and confidence as a coach, and help you understand the identity you're forming as a coach. This is a requirement of all of us as professional coaches, and so we encourage you to embark on your own practice as you start the programme. Why not experiment now with capturing your learning and reflections as you watch the first video, which explores the values and principles that underpin transformational coaching.
We really hope that you found these top 10 tips helpful, and it's been a way for you to pause at the start of this course and really consider your mindset and what you're going to be doing as you start your development journey. So as a reminder, here are the tips now. And as you look at them again, I'm really going to encourage you to take a moment and notice where your attention is drawn to, and maybe reflect on what this is telling you. Our faculty team will create the conditions for this to be a very strong development experience for you that's going to be stretching and rewarding. It's going to be challenging and insightful. What we know is if you do fully commit to this experience, like coaching, this can be a transformational experience for you. And who knows, it could even be life-changing.